Alright, we're here doing 5.6 story. Alright. So let's go up to Mondstadt. It's been so long. Let's go. And my stamina's still bad. Oh! Timmy's not here for once. That is a surprise. I haven't been here for like a full version. Ish. Ah!
Huh?
We're in a special story mode. Yes, why wouldn't I want to do this quest? I waited so long because I wanted Venti's voice lines to be in. Ooh.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
Okay, but what?
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
Mondstadt looks like it's average Mondstadt. I mean,
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down?
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice.
who?
She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Wait, should I be knowing who this
Oh,
is?
you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Damn, okay, that...
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore?
That
I thought we
escalated
were
quickly.
best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Okay.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Okay, kinda forgot about that guy. It's been so long.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts. Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
That is.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Ah, yeah, I think. I
That's
don't
what I
know.
thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Really?
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type.
Can't
How
blame.
come I never felt this way before?
Can't blame him. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do was wondering what the intended for outdoor years. Wait, I do whenever.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. Well, first question is, do you mind why suddenly change your art? Master D. Luke was down to your session.
Good question, Kaya.
That actually is a good
So,
question.
you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I'm flattered. I'll take my leave. Probably for the best.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all, you two. Is exactly what I'm trying to find. How have you been? Oh, good. How about yourself? But the rest of the night's felonious. A private conversation.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Okay, back at headquarters. Okay, where is that again? Okay, it's all the way up there. I could bring out her so I
Rise
can
like smoke.
faster. And here we are.
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Oh. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Okay. You know, those two did look the exact same, honestly. Trevor, Pylon, thank you for coming. Yeah, so you see, that would be the captains, met a few of them, and then were there, Vincent and myself,
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
They have been conducted in quite some time. The Knights of Ravonius oversee most law and order, interest and fairness in cases, and guidance of Barbados, and Knights will hold up the engaged education as a joint trial of both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Where's our
Right!
Beto?
He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
Yes, I did notice. I mean, he's my favorite character. Actually, it's a lie. He's not my favorite character. He's a good character. They're gonna try out against Albedos.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
It's time. Okay, okay. On trial. Please say I'd like to hear. Oh, that's from me.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Probably. The defendant in today's case is Captain of Investigating Kratos. What did he do? Captain's asked for the key. That's fled, and we know whatever. I cannot read that fast enough. And the end of the victims is still unknown. Strange. If the guilty. I'm gonna say good. It's a Spanish and all facts from public after the final verdict was delivered. Now, Captain of the company is. I don't know that name. First, present the charges appointed by Mr. Kaye. Figure out my way. That's a very for both party proceeds. Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Yes. First,
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
okay.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh my god, it's her. Okay, what was she trying to put Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
But yeah, was
I
there a
thought
body?
it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body.
Okay, frankly, I don't see anything,
Mr.
so...
Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Pretty sure he would have. I mean, he is pretty cool. Pretty confident he would. I entered and defended, described your whereabouts that night. Was working at my office on the second floor at the Knights of Favonius headquarters, okay? Correct, the next day, defendant submitted a latest environmental report on Dragon's Fire's regions near the left of text and the amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No, okay.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
The crime, then what did... Well, the body did you mention? I don't... With the body recovered, okay.
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location of the thread, found nothing, then you find that suspicious. Yeah.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Okay.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified.
It's
correct?
true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may be better words, Miss Hertha. Did not kill a single person. I believe that. The night and captain of the investigation team have a duty to protect non-silent people accusing me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Bro, my man's doing what for the last 2 years?
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Like, my man, what has man been doing?
Wait, that's...
Okay, who? Luke. Alright. Okay. You tell the court what you saw. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw him inside a full of body beneath the cliff. With dark, he used the power of a geotoon. Tall, thin, adult male, couldn't make out his age. He buried the body beneath the cliff and started the ground face.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I only like to inquire what Mr. Duluth was doing in the area so early in the morning. Not the most opportunity to have this stroll. Yeah. John Reiner is my aunt, and you need to take a walk in the area. I know, if it's home. Okay. It just happens at the right place at the right time, that's all. Is well respected and figure around that. I've seen the origin of different Barbados and it means where are the bodies? Yeah.
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Okay, I chat, and this is what exactly? Deep and firmware of a human episode. Body was buried in flesh. Why's all the remains of the body? Was supposed to I believe that guilt.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
That's so that's your ankle alchemy. So as a student sucrose. Why did the discussion last so long? In sucrose is preparing for our research. You notice something on the data. Reviewing our calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo's present. Tonight we're in the library together. Okay, fair.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Blaze would not kill anyone. He could just never got so cruel. Okay. Okay. So we got...
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh, Oh, come on.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Too gross. What, did you fall asleep? Of course, they fall asleep not long after midnight. Okay, yeah. Got the library, the second place judgment. Grief is pardon. The ARE BACK cannot be sustained. Yes, I know the claim innocence, but proof isn't enough. The agreement has its own holes. There's no mention of motive was active with the reducing human body to those remain.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Okay. That.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Okay, it seems
The
like...
mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Sounds like average research. Creation and refinement. Okay.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
It sounds like some science stuff. I trusted the backhand confirmed that the defendant's handwriting.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
Okay.
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we're in an agreement, okay. The evidence is conclusive, one charge of murder and unlawful. The court finds defendant guilty. God damn it! I was gone for who knows for 3 years. Or something like that. And a person's trying. People answering their side don't believe something kind of hard to manage. Rados could commit some crimes. But most of the people that are hopeless in the moment. Okay. Rushed by US talking about the headquarters and feeling that something's fighting about the lights.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
I didn't play his event. I played someone Seeker. That he was able to survive the human creation without kind. Okay. We're following in Granddaughter's footsteps. It's just creation that would make him more suspicious. Yeah.
Where's Arya? Oh, when did you get here?
She's here, she's there, he's everywhere. For us. You need to start for a flip.
Who is he?
You know, you get there, sounds like the wind. And I guess our possible look at our venti no, kinda don't. I'll know when I get there. What's his waypoint? I only gotta climb up all the way up to that mountain. Where are we right now? Oh god, Billy Trolls. I will end your existence as we speak. Just kidding, I really don't want to bother with these guys at the moment. I have enough stamina to do for the jump or something. There we go. Hey, where am I supposed to go? Ah, it's Venti, he's right there. Literally waited an entire patch. Just I really waited an entire patch just to hear their voice.
Ah, traveler, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind.
It
Were
was-
you looking for me?
It was so worth waiting an entire
Venti,
patch.
did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa.
They're drinking
Where
buddies.
did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you can meet
That's
the
right.
Venti.
I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Okay.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
Wait, he does?
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Yeah, that. That's what we were discussing.
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything.
Really?
Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
I mean,
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story,
Okay.
and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
what do you know about the situation, Venti?
Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt. even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
I know.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Yeah, we did.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Yeah, what's he getting
Oh,
at?
just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
So he's saying we
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
yeah, I mean,
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold! A bomb!
oh god, it's
Don't
Chloe's
worry,
bomb.
I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
Alright, we'll do our
That's
best.
all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
Turn to the. Ooh.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed, your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Serious? Ah, you give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal Archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. You should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Okay, so they're really good friends, I guess. And tonight's above India's headquarters. Why did I just try to put a pin there? Oh man, I didn't think that man knew. It's right up there. Return this person. I don't know what I meant by that, because I have it on focused mode. So hopefully no side things, like if they're not there, would disturb the quest.
Take me up. That's quite a crowd over there. Is someone doing a performance? Let's go see.
What do you mean?
Take me up.
Okay. So in here, I know you must be shocked at Evan, but the evidence facade is not looking good. Yeah.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
I agree.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
I agree with that one. In this version of events, Scarf may accept anyone, but Bardock was once said Arbatus was very different from Bardock thoughts, perhaps things can be learned about him. Barca. Let's see what Arbatus has to say for himself first. You want to give me a moment?
Hey, Jean!
Talia has our favorite ass. Oh my god. After the verdict, he saw some time in the and even Arbados suits. I need you two to start investigating the case. Yes, it's time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Here we're just adventures. Pendant. At the meantime, find anything that might move case. The Burbank. Understood. Now you're getting the bottom of this, and you're failing around need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you'll have to put in for service at the scene. Okay, yeah, fair point. You two are broken, they look around Rio's office on the second floor. Nope, I've never been to this man's office. Not even once. Where is it? Oh, that's his office.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here to urging orders.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Okay, let's see this man's office. Looks like an average office.
So this is Albedo's office.
Oh my god.
Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Actually, yeah, that's actually how I would have thought too. Alright, I have some work to work on my own. I'll leave you two
Right back
here.
at ya.
Good luck. Look around. Well, there's probably only one thing we can grab at the moment.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
So, let's investigate the book. There's a stack of books on the desk. Mostly related to economic and environmental science and life science. Symbols, while others have been an S-shape or triangle shape drawn on them. Any picture means unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
I know. Jealous. Ah, I gotta hold it down. Oh, nothing on that side. Investigate the box on the desk. Listen here, I suggest is important lies within. Now that this was forced to leave in a hurry, didn't have time to lock it. Okay, there's a letter here remaining. Actually, I'm. So you have straight with you. In addition, I happen to have some information on plastic regression and outcome format for the human regression. Okay. Likely originates from. The formula likely originates from Conrian arts of. I'm gonna do my best to say this. Conrian, okay, no. Atria. Relevant documents have not been obtained over time. I can guarantee the error. And the idea to this and stuff. I urge you to take caution. The man holds an unfamiliar name also appears on your skin. We learn that the author is an old acquaintance of the person is likely a friend of Barbados from the alchemic life, someone who's owed Barbados a favor and urges him to refrain from favoring Teresa.
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Doesn't look good, but that doesn't say he actually did anything. So technically that was too dangerous to share with the public, so why wasn't this brought to trial? Investigate the test tubes. With some black powder reducing at the bottom. Exit, indirect note. Is after soil. Is an instrument
Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
Can they... The last thing is the research note. I will sign ultimate on the table. But the cane's different than time. Place the punishment is impeccable, careful, and neat with certain elegance and informality as much as a man himself. One say reads, could be regarded as a counter simulation process life, highly efficient and disposable spell lift to abroad. The target decays within a short period of time, turn into dust, nearly visible to the naked eye, or disposing into thin air. Did I not read this? That's subtle, but sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment with that.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Doesn't it hear there's a compartment at the side of the desk, so it's very well hidden. Hey. I think containers are like super information. Peter saying also manifestation of rot. When forces an intense amount of life energy to collide, two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in neochemical research experiment, chemical experiments, the result refinement is startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, simulation of blank project. I must take this as an
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Mystery 4, does that mean that the dragon's plan could be involved in? Where would our beta go so far as one experiment? B. Locations up to 2 pounds since appear, third one being dragon's spawn.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Oh? Do. Oh? I think I know who this is.
Oh! Vent is calling!
Oh.
Let's answer!
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
Yeah. Be careful for your young defense.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past.
I don't really know much about her.
As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think that the handwriting was fake.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
I absolutely do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Wait, why don't I trust my friend?
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Does that mean even then he no longer believes in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Miles.
Oh,
You're-
sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's sure, man. It's not like I don't trust you. Don't trust you.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
Okay, Miles.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Okay, so... Right there. But I actually wanted me to figure out where I was. Oh. Coincidence, that's actually one of the things I need here. Although I don't know how to get rid of it. It's in that snow area.
We should be getting close.
Oh, communities. I'll go up and I'll do this for a
Weird.
monster.
There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like... Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
An experience of the bodies, okay? Minimal remains are uncovered that should be sent to range. Now provide
What's
some answers.
wrong?
Since you have all become more serious, second trial will likely be open to the public.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
Second trial will likely take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Listen, when time comes, I'll carry my duty to the best of my ability. Miles. I told you I don't trust Miles. I really don't. Okay, wait till 2 days later. Thankfully would be 2 days later.
We should meet up with Jean.
Talk to
It's about time
Jean.
for the second trial.
Jean. So Lumen Teeth, when you're ready, we'll head out. We're ready. Alright, follow me. Alright guys, we're back in court. Ladies and gentlemen, now that event, Jean Grandhatter. I'm still Dia. Things are at the assessor. The defendant in this case is Mr. Arbil's captain of the investigation team now about the trial in order. Okay. I have investigators made a new discovery.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Okay. Men's males, 46, materials order single, Operation Hunter, excited with the, I cannot, it is in the medical records that he, mobile, injuries like 3 years ago, Amazon Room started big fan coincidence. One of the victims is, likely used to great exposure.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possibilities.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I had a feeling.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
They're like a coincidence.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
Okay.
I thought it might be nice to,
Yeah.
So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
Yeah, I think we all knew that one.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do.
Let's see. Of course, friends with the Duster.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
The investigation and course of that information outside I will now present to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
What I want to, which is this map. Okay, yeah. Does this map on? Yes. Are you wondering who marks the location? Yes. Okay. Bro, it's not making it easier. Do you realize that Space even been killed against you is horrible?
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I have is I never could. What I have always have, I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
You presented a convincing case, I'll give you that, but I will not admit I did such... I'll not miss something I didn't do.
What? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a reason we're dismissing way to refer to an innocent man speaking of its own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses, I'm exceeding patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but to practice some truth its own words, it's easier to remain buried in the snow until someone comes along the bushes and pushes it away. You mentioned brushing off the snow. I mean, okay. With the hint, then I have to decide that transfer at which room. Hint. Yeah, I have. Yes, I have visit area. Can you tell us what you found? But everything occurs. No one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
There must also have been a body.
Okay, I'm not good at this. Let's see. Rumor is in the Dragon's Play, which only maps in apartment. And research cannot find a stone beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body, but there are also claw marks on the outside of it. There is no body or remains whatsoever. The difference between the two marked locations. Hidden compartments are something similar, but these differences between them, based on what we know, all three locations likely have remaining bodies. Take a pull from the frequency. But unlike the first two locations have claw marks around the hole, third one, no. This is the result. The mark is not first, which means the hole did not. That the hole at the third location wasn't made at the same time, does that mean it's connected to the same separate incident? I don't know, man. Dragon's Planet's ecosystem. At Biochem for instance, for all year round, even various monsters can stand the cold. In the mountain lies a more mysterious creature, Durin. Although a dragon has been dead for a long time. Fisher of life energy. Nada. Bruh. But yeah, the truth is, he's the captor of the humans and created one of the 5 sinners, Gold Granddaughter. That fast. Most people agree. He also is a calculated thinker with shade, and he did commit a crime. It would be a Loke's deal. And now, I bet it's fate. It looks for humanity. Yeah, as we had, I shouldn't be related to his identity. I'm gonna say encounter Dragonspire. Oh, it's her up now. Oh. I honestly thought Mint. I've done this before. I was in Fontaine. That was something trying to tell me just now. Regarding the case of the previous trial, it was after the case of the location was there within looked more like something happened. All the one person. Oh my god, she is talking way too fast. In addition to marked areas around the bridge, which says that the drinks and incidents happen at the time. These we just do. Okay. She talked way too
Questions
fast.
there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to a point. If I cared about proving my info, that was indeed described as misread. But from what I intend to do, the map does belong to me. I did at these 3 locations.
What?
There was indeed bodies and locations. I did kill and bury someone.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
The story doesn't end there. Sometime some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest in Dragon's someone who wanted to take advantage of one street nature and eliminate in secret. His desire to kill me led to where I killed him instead, and buried the body in the mountain locations on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
Lady. No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
Oh, will you let me finish? I could get to an important part, okay? The man who attacked me on the train was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothing nearly identical to mine. So someone who looked exactly like you. Exactly like him? I was right, the comeback happened. I was not there back then, so I don't know what happened.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Literally looked like them. That day, someone who was nearly identical to me. I never said that someone was a person. It then appears I need to withdraw my testimony. Yeah.
What?
See, it's all in apart for her.
Everyone, I brought her.
Wait, You...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Wait, what? What is going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this Hertha, the logistics captain of the next.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
I don't know about this one. Order in the court. I've been spending all those years because where my subject of my research lies, the dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon at the Easter Dalvin defeated Durin in the battle, and with help from Barbados sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin created Alcano, who was one of the finest specimens of archaic life. Such death was not truly the end for him. His heart still beats and grows more by the day. My imposter dragon is still specimen abandoned by Durin's stomach and cynical to the
Homunculus?
Homunculus project.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... the homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
I don't know, and it's to this point, you do look identical, but judging from based on demeanor, new rival seems more like Hertha.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter! How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh god. She does not know.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
Man's an imposter, isn't he?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
Okay, yeah.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Man's an imposter. I knew it.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Unless your information's in the 19 minutes to mention the scar on her.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. Yeah, no. Still, you're changing the appearance, don't you? Sure, I say all spawns of Durin's life force have that ability. Powerful life force appearance can change at will, and yet here you stand for no one. Paralyzed to act, we're able to use power. Fine. And there's others too under life force. Together and yet her taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all those surrounding will be affected by your power. You can't control it. That's in this network of living beings you serve as core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey!
God
they're
damn.
shielding the imposter!
Don't let anyone stand
There
in
are
your
others
way.
trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Sonic, bro really just went and knocked him out.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
God damn.
After her!
Note. After. Oh my. Is this man really name is Note? Please tell me it's not. I just noticed that. It's time. Finally a chance to talk before us when it's been top. I'd like to make it clear. I never put anything. And I've never used human remains as part of an alchemical research. Second, the events in the past few days are all part of it. And most of the members of our orders were on it, in it. When it been picked up on a stream for today's proceeding. Okay. Oh,
What? How are there monsters in the city?
all those monsters from Dragonspire and attacked them. Mended, but do not fear, we've been preparing for this. We have been monitoring the reconstruction their life force and its festering nature against those monsters. We knew only a matter of time before they advance on Mondstadt. So we made preparations for this inevitable battle. Hoping you could join me for my assistance to the battle.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Top of the city wall. Okay, you're currently in a special story mission. Optional objectives.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests monster Dragonfire could be decided as Mondstadt citizens to ensure that all my divinity reveals not the regular people under influence, some strange power. None of them are monsters. Not all monsters.
Understood.
Okay. Wait, what does it say? Go to the center, city center. It's pretty much go to these 3 areas for side stuff.
Fulfill our pact! The deck juice!
Okay, here we go, tomato combat. Oops. That's fine. Oh, it's Razor and Lisa.
Lupical, it's you.
Burst forth!
Windblade! Yeah!
Coming to beat! Witness my great undertaking! Burst forth! Get back!
Okay. And what else into my lightning here?
It happened a lot before?
Once in a while, maybe. At least. My professor wrote to me a few days ago. Of course, I made just to others' kindness. Okay. Well, even she might have no reason to.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Well, it's a good time to move once in a while. Okay. Everything's good here. All good. Monsters made into the sea by Mr. Luke and Mr. Kaye are helping me take care of them. Okay.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Absorption test. Don't break my glasses.
Bro, I'm trying to switch to him.
Animal test 60. Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Verdict is...
Oh, where are all these monsters coming from? My sword hand is cramping.
Wait! I think that's Captain Kaya's voice! Maybe he's coming to help! Just hang in there!
Fantastic job designing new space U2. We'll take it from here.
Oh, Captain Kaya, Swan is...
Hey, I'm fine. It's your leg we should be worried about.
You both should be treated at the church.
But, Master Diluc, didn't you leave the Knights of Favonius?
Hmm.
Understood. We're grateful for the support.
Yeah, thanks a million. We'll be back soon.
Sounds like a plan. Remember to be careful. It's unlikely you'll encounter a situation you can't retreat. Okay. Understood. There's one down here.
Hold firm! Drag another wardrobe over here.
Hey, official.
Ah, that's the traveler's voice.
We're at the most opportune time vessel. Let's go get that ready.
Oh, it's revealed.
Coming to be!
No rest for the wicked.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Be gone.
Oh! I've never used Arbados before.
Coming to be!
By royal decree.
Burst forth.
Mein Fräulein means to say that you should refrain from going out for the time being. We will continue to protect this area.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've never seen a bird that can, talk.
Ah, no need to worry. I'm Mein Fräulein's humble servant. Please rest assured, I'm not a danger to you.
You can trust him.
Oh, no, of course. I didn't mean it that way at all. I just...
No matter, my vessel has unfinished duties. Go forth, might these wicked beasts. Okay. That all decide objectives. Yeah. Now we gotta go up here.
Return to the skies!
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Seems like an emergency.
See? Time to go.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Yep. Well, time to go to the main objective. Yeah, this is a pretty cool story quest so far. It's Venti. My boy is here.
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
We're out.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
About time for you to see us playing.
I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry, I'll take you to a drink for your troubles.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Yeah?
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know.
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
Yeah, I understand. Just to conclude with the fact that Duran absorbs previous
Wait,
imposters.
so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What witness said were true. I did hide bodies. Doesn't as motivation of the situation. I know as many ventures came back different. Some introduced Duran's back, unless we're fortunate, were already devoured by then take their appearance. Most of those replays had no clue relevance, but when changing behavior, no one would notice the monsters.
What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly possessed their victims. Sometimes they even let the body to add reputation.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
As someone had to do it, I managed to gather some investigative data. Heard the doppelganger people had on Dream's spine. Let's tell each other before I remember. Okay, I told you about Subject 2 and his pursuit to replace Subject 1. Transform to power to Subject 3. Okay. Yes, there would be 2 subjects. I confronted him, buried his body on Dragonspine, so you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole he found. But Duran very more. That's why the update, under the influence of his power, the monster stuck up Subject 2's body, returned it to Duran's stomach. Duran absorbed the field creation alongside his knowledge the way to thinking. Then, all monsters have the power and ability to transform into their appearance. It means we've been in Dragonstone too long, but bound to fall under their influence.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Duran's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal, so we can force a situation the monsters had no choice to unleash their power.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We'll use the power of the animal. We're restraining them for now. That should give the knights a chance to do them from harm. Special will deal later. Alright. On to a short situation. It's time to have to
Yes.
Spain.
So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay?
Obviously.
All right, this should do it.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many!
Yeah. There should be wind currents around the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Down here on unit for air status.
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
I mean, I'm surprised. All thanks to Lord Abadel to this blessing in defend our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice? Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh. Bruh.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the Traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Alright, now that you're okay, we should check on the sides of the other areas. Yeah, next time maybe don't say.
Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you.
I don't want to pull for him at some point.
I've got things covered here.
Okay. And we're zooming into the front gates. Bro, where did Luke go? I don't like being in the middle of this, especially on the bridge. Oh, look who it is. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. It was a close one, I suppose. Things are in order, Mr. Luke. I appreciate the help. You're in my... Damn, okay. Shoot yourself. Alright, tell me, where did... You know something was off? First trial? My defense wasn't proposed enough. You were not naive enough, okay. To tell me, Mr. When do you think I actually get nervous? Okay.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Time for retribution!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
Bro, I've not used to Luke in so long.
Time for retribution!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Ha! Ha! Burn!
There we go.
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya!
You had time to make it out here. I'm guessing the other areas.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe because of the close clock to the gate.
So what's the status over here?
And control, don't worry. Some videos volunteer will have this area covered. Well, keep it up. Good work. I'm gonna check the stats on the other locations. Good luck. I just wanted to thank you. Report, if I'm not mistaken, you're on my side by the end.
Aw, that's so sweet!
Thank you for trusting me. You can fight alongside us. You're a good Kaye as always. Okay. Rosaria Barbara. Ooh, they're just sitting right there. Get close to danger knights to heal them.
I'll protect us.
And 5 out of 5. Alright, you should be good. You should be able to mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back to Redlands, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
The lady can give you a hand. If that's chaotic and this is not be left unintended, there are others here who need to protect the line.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Doing my job. I'll do to you, Barbara. For me. I do know Jean and the other team trainers for a really long time. Okay. Bro, I've done so much talking in this. No, I've done so much talking. Not all. Did you need something? I'll tell you that over the next few days, dolphins are going to have the Mondstadt attack fighting. I need to care for myself. Barbarous warned us in advance. It's about to the dragon spawning. Yes, they're forward. He has our authority in the region, so we're on it. The city's gonna be in danger. Yes, but the Knights of the Ones will do whatever we can. We protect people. We will protect you. Don't worry, I'll go for myself, I promise. Barbara, could you lend us a hand? Of course, coming. I've done so much talking in this that there are not as many have voiced. Oh, Noelle. Oh, Bennett. Really, I built that man. And we're Mika. We're here. Prepare for elemental countermeasures. Hey, where are they? Ah!
Engaging!
I don't even... Bros, I think Bros stopped.
Let's keep going, team.
No escape.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
Go, go, Baron!
Keep fighting cover fire.
Yeah, this is not the greatest. Suddenly just... There we go.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ugh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I got chill thinking about it. The monster you're replacing sound close to you. You're a non-to with wiser. Don't worry. Once it's over, the monsters won't be that afraid of Fred, I guess, again. Sorry, I can be there. I'm so worried. Oh, you're... Oh, it's all real at some point. It's a complete shock. Seems I can... keeping the situation under wraps. No need to worry. And no need to worry, I'm not worse for prayer. It seems like Elude also is a... Don't know that word. In the wall. That one. You're not getting secrets out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
So was Kaye suggesting you planned that it would work best if someone well-known, respected, without being too high profile. I think Miss Hertha was perfect, and we needed to force a hole in our organization. She came up with the idea it would disappear. Don't follow me our mission. Of course, it didn't take long to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell into a trap, our part of the plan. First spread the rumor that Hertha went missing after some kind of an incident. Okay. Working for Kaye and Hertha, which was important to the needed the credibility. It was important to gaps in the ranks. It take bait. It take long for first hour to up and patrol route. Something that has survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Oh my god, what?
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yeah, Amy was the Munch's one. Munch's searching for her body in order protecting imposter identity, which is way more events thinking than subject to do. We had to wait long enough to convince her as she had for us. The evidence against me and convince her that she had nothing.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry. Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what the
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
I couldn't reveal the truth. I had the right moment. And they more field against me. Okay. We know the dragon's point and the monsters that discussed and the word trust but been gone. It's both my origins, remember credit out or credits too, those will file.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, I have to thank you for that. You, traveler, you probably don't know it, but you've been part of plans since the very beginning. For that, you have my sincere apology. I kept you in the dark. I had my reasons. Might not be injured, but to make Finch stronger. In the beginning, I knew someone there would be in my office, more independent, willing to speak with control. Barbados is right. Your part point from start. I hope you didn't take any offense. Please don't be too harsh on Barbados. We was trying to look up to the Mondstadt enough where people were involved in it.
Aww, that means a lot.
In that case.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
So I'd have to go to the cat's tail. Alright. So we visit the cat's tail. Oops. Check up for me. Okay, over here. It's Bennett!
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road,
I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
Did he try to give CPR to her?
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Yeah, that would have been quite awkward.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Alright. Now let's head to the outside gate. And can I actually just do this? I can use this to get to the side gate. That's actually kind of funny. I can just do this. Ooh, it's her.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
Pretty much before across the region, there was something you wanted to explain. I mean, I hope you know.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
I've heard the tools.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't be yourself. Clea is,
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
my first conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Coming to be!
Beg for mercy.
Prepare to be blown away!
Oh, that is a big mine.
Moments of birth!
Flee to the rescue.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
We won! Erically, I'm kind of trying to protect Igloo at this time.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
God damn, he just... Are you from Survey? We went camping for a few days and that's monster
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
I'm sure Ela would be a great fit for her to escort to the headquarters, bro.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
I would be an honor. We would do her best. That is clearly something. And for me to be on rooftops. Like Batman. Ooh, Jean. Okay, it doesn't look that bad now. That should be good. Moving on to work. How do we injury wise? Better. It's paid off. The injuries were few and far between. I feel we're moving in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone alright?
Amber?
You're back. Recap. Mr. Safe the hallway. Yeah. Yeah, Clee. Oh my god. There's almost enough for you. Bring back Master Complete. Discovery from all of you. It'll be a busy few days. Take a well-deserved break. Okay. We have some tea and some fresh Big moon highs.
Hi, everyone. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
Oh god. No, apologies. Just forget I said anything. Yeah.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Any information?
Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well...
Darren has been silent for centuries, but his overturned emotions allowed to understand certain truths of this world and his existence. In fact, he can no longer be a child. Or more obviously define the fact that there's a human. He loved creation, blaming the which other needs. Mindless, and whereas Durin now he survived and forced to such a true knowledge allowing the intellectual approach. And Durin still has the intelligence, the fact that he has his army.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close!
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
During the battle, you were talking about your transfer to some company.
Good. No problems.
I see. Don't you mind asking, where did you come from that direction? Ooh. Meetings like gate, they've been charged plans, enjoy watching minutes, battle. There are a lot of changes doing up. You missed those. Don't move. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from. Talk to Jean. Alright. They're still there looking after yeah.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've been inventing both calling a Grandmaster Vaka came up with the idea a few years ago.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
That's what I'm wondering too.
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
He's the type to crack jokes at an opportunity, so whatever that age that is. So he's like, I don't know, 30 to 20, I would say. Anyways, the Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Virgil and the mages. Have been quiet of his words and was able to gain the power of their favor and a very important request. Namelessly, the okay. You know, I kind of forgot. I should have been.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Excuse me.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
Oh, do.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Oh, is it him?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Oh.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Grandma. Oh, yeah, so, yeah. He accidentally called the man.
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, yes, well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Oh. Yeah, I think that man really did call the wrong number.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me you hid it beneath the grand tree of Winterize. That seems a bit... That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Ah, here we go.
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Bruh. Okay.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Ugh, fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
Oops.
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonia's investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I wish to have something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. In terms of location, materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Oh! Right. You right where? Here? As in this.
Hello again, everyone.
Oh, hi, Alice. Go, John.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
It is adorable, honestly.
Wow, the attention to detail.
I know.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before I sign on, there's something unique. Head to my office, we'll be waiting for you there.
Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time. Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit I'm not the most, proactive Archon. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friends the Honorary Knight in Paimon, of course. Ah, worried about Albedo's plan? That's good to hear.
No, Venti.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Mini Darren, hey, not so loud.
Mini Durin, what are you doing here?
Actually, I've been helping you guys at Secret Spine. Yeah, I've been months off for every day now. And so, possibly you might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Yeah, you look literally adorable. Not even gonna lie.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off for that's for a bit. Even I couldn't play games. So lots of fun. That's not why I'm here. Barbados and I made a promise. I accomplished something great.
What do you mean?
I was gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. Oh. I am going to replace Durin on Dragonspine. I'm going to be the one who revives and plants this.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry, I should have been more specific. I really said he could use alchemy to turn me into a human. Ooh.
What?
And he can do that. So. He's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if what wanted to start Urg. I don't even answer in this thing. I just have many rights to his name. I don't want to lose all the other Durin. I'm human. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive, well, almost like a beast. I'm creating me a story or two. Your parts of me balance equal parts of him. I don't know what I look like, so me, I'm becoming part of him. Even if I look, oh really? Oh, okay. And I had to change that. I have to have meaning, best to get the evil dragon.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the lamb. And can't say voice, kind of. Personally, the Caprizia, assuming a human, the type of human and works will be the right one too. Wielding both two kinds out in the world, in form. As all things are grouped together, there is only one other person in the world.
Definitely!
Yeah.
You've just gotta trust one another!
I'm probably messing up some of these words.
Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Yeah, I told him. I came to kill this duty. He didn't trust him. He said, okay, sounds like them. Maybe he even a good idea. Oh, scared, of course, I'm excited too. Better not to think. Oh my god. I just talked so much in that moment. Where is she? Oh, down here. Talk to Alice.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened today. She was chef. No one would handle tonight.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil dragon during at Dragonspine.
Oh?
That's what they request you to act on Richard from the head.
Which ones? I'm...
Bertha, The flesh of an immortal monster from Marjavari.
Interesting. What else?
The other one is a potion left by my mother granddaughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Turns her contained a beat every day. That means it's a matter of time before he gradually returns, centuries or a millennia, but they will. It's been years investigating dragons from on one the danger he possesses. He also made threat to concept and half of his own effect to obtain, but consequence believe he ever gained full life for. Hold up. House, I want to danger such as blood and limitless paralysis. You must find a way to remove it entirely. Fortunately, during special entity, even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. The solution is to kill him and resurrect him in a different form. On Earth, then he'll be no longer be the creature he was. In fact, he'll no longer be the monster at all. I intend to transform. Okay. During the summer cleaning, I visited a fairy tale world called Similanka. Images.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
That experience of me, brother M has created a new want to fate. Then I have approached control. Okay. Monster remains a Mother Jarvie. The embryo mother left. Okay.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
You see as a bad thing.
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Partner. Okay.
So you know our tricks, huh?
I've always pulled specialty when its friends come and gather.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
Yeah.
What? Why?
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Of course.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Whoa, you're so tiny now! Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
It's always so energetic and lively and fun.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo. Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Okay. Oh.
Show no mercy! Eat Lolline, eat Papa!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let my name echo in song!
I don't know how this fight works.
Feel this ancient power.
Oh gosh, I see it now. Literally playing chess.
Feel this ancient power.
Ow, ow, ow!
Bro.
Sorry.
Moment of birth. Burst forth.
Here we go.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Shower me with...
Witness my great undertaking. Coming to be.
Time to shine!
We should present a united front.
Moment of birth.
Let's have a ball.
Fulfill our pact!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Eat Lolline, eat Papa! Get up!
Witness my great undertaking.
Oof.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Oh.
The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom.
One of my more favorable bosses.
Quite enough. So, in the spirit of Rheinbutter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara, Trismegistus, to you.
Lay our hope with one almighty
This calls for an open ceremony. You've come to be.
Good lord,
Witness my great undertaking.
Where were we?
Coming to be.
Oh,
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me!
Great undertaking.
A bigger picture. Remember, health comes first.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Feel this ancient power. Come into being. Come into being. Moment of birth.
I like the music of this fight.
And now, a towering return to form! Moment of birth.
Oh no! Sorry,
Queen's
my dear.
down. Ooh. Oh, very interesting fight.
Yes, very well done.
We did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Bro, why are they becoming my favorite characters?
Huh? You're leaving already?
Bro.
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
Oh.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
Okay.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
I know.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
That was a really cool fight, though. I will not lie. I actually enjoyed it.
Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Very good. Pizza trial.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Duran, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound.
Okay, she just does the same thing. I will have to see technically where the boss is next.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Ah, Duran's heart.
You should...
Right, alright. Get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
No, to me, you two stay on guard. Okay.
May Paimon ask a question?
Go ahead.
Who is Duran to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creatures, but from biology, we have no relations whatsoever. Let's say we are kin. That would be categorically
Sounds like you
incorrect.
prefer humans to dragons then.
Not as such as preferred rather than. Not much preferred rather as a. I would rather be. As a culture with. But then again, most formidable life overall possess some type of unique traits. I'm perhaps the most unique among humans. I am the only one of my kind. There's going to be another one just like me, seeing this alchemical process. That's cool. I do believe many Durans are to be placing during a dragon spawn. My conclusion of him also expresses a strong interest in becoming human. As I say, practical purposes, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to a decision. You see this as an act of creation. But understanding from the broadcast sense, this project is a massive feature. Live, stuff, and first while climbing during I can even my movie. They do person in our view, countless human life cannot be generated. They do commemorate themselves. Or whatever aids life, the greater level of perfection improves the world. Not a question of whether or not. I was done with meaningful. I wish to ultimately prize the conclusion of fight and overall knowledge or talked about by law. But that means I'm not saying that the scientific experiment to me is anything concept I remember at the night. Well enough. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
Whole heart be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I just removed the core and the rest was just out completely.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's?
The knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm clear, eliminating Durin's and Guy one and the same. Just we'll do alchemy array, all these issues in one Dell. Okay, we gotta go back to Mondstadt, so let's go.
With the wind.
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt is a live place here. You should take a look around, take some part.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure you'll find out the day of. Alright, wait 2 days later. Alright, so 2 days later.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
That's what up. I was gonna TP there, but I was gonna. Oh, let's be enough stamina. Probably. Yep. People alongside the other monsters trying to invade our city. Ah, Venti the Bard.
Wow! Amazing!
Venti! Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me? Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song? Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away! Gather round and lend me your ears!
I hear prayer. Oh. Blowing. Traversing the world. Oh. Oh, sage, witness, and branding. When do we get to see him? Oh. Our first look at Durin. Did I get a good screenshot? Oh, that is definitely a
Albedo, how did everything go?
very smooth. I would say we achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his music melody is still stabilized, so you should give him some time. Incredible work.
So, how do you feel right now?
But good. I did see what we had to do. Cool.
She?
She. My master, my mother, golden-eyed daughter. Long time to send me to Mondstadt to complete a task and important to find the truth of the world. What she meant. All this time, they would have collaborated. Surely enough, finding the truth was worth basically getting a life. Basically stood for getting a life. Okay.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Okay.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious?
It's a name for the ruler of life.
What?
So not long ago, that seemed no surprise. A new master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of all truly knows, Nefarious is not gone. Instead, because of the master's actions, she and Nefarious are now one. Okay, it's me.
Of course. That's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report. Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia?
Quite fitting.
The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course not! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Let's go!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. This wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
And that's it.